Well, hello, ethereal beings and dubious creatures. My name is itemEQUIPPED, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. A few of you guys said I might have missed something at the end there of the last one, so I just want to make sure we get all of the ending just in case, and then we'll get a fresh start. So let's see what happens. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Is Monica being self-aware? You mean I missed this? I've made up my mind. Item, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. Even they were still my friends. And I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... What happened? I'm like so nervous. I hate being on a blank screen. Did she reset the game? Everyone's back except Monica! That's so weird. Oh, I don't trust this yet. I really don't trust this. Okay. New game? It's an ordinary day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Item! Sayori's back! Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we picked up on that habit once again. Item, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even say anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm like, yeah, be nice to her. Be nice to her. Okay. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Item, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really into... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Oh, is she gonna be the leader of the literature club now? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the number of the room number of the club I saw from a flyer. Sorry, the music turned off and I got nervous. I don't feel safe. Even though Monica's gone, I don't feel safe. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Item? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Item that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Item. Yep, a pleasure to meet you too, here. Wait, which one's girl one? I think it was Natsuki. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Oh, working? Don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Hooah!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute.
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I don't like that it's making us spend time with Yuri. I'm so uncomfortable right now. Like, this doesn't feel right. I'm sorry, does this not feel right? I don't feel right. This feels like the 3rd time we've done this. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that fill deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing you said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't say it!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature, you know? So if Item wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Item?
Maybe...
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's kind of the thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, I guess.
Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga.
Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
What? I'm sorry, what's going on here? They're not like, hey, item, go with me, go with me, go with me. It's like... I like this. This is better.
This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Main character. I literally hate this main character. Now that I'm not like scared all the time, I could just go back to hating the main character.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri started to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Item.
You think so?
Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around- Oh wait, wrong voice.
Everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Oh, Item. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Item, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else.
Oh, I don't like this.
I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. What?
What? What?
What? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Item. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever.
No. Oh, but that just deleted Sayori. No. Did we just delete Sayori? Was that what that button did?
What's happened?
I won't let you hurt him. Oh, did Monica just delete Sayori? Again? Is Monica still here? I won't let you hurt him. Okay.
Oh, it hurts.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Item. Goodbye, Literature Club. I don't like this.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Who?
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all.
That's okay.
But I wrote you a song.
Yeah.
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Is she gonna play? Oh my god.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Has words.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But
That was one of her first tips. Oh.
choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
That's so cute. Oh my god. How did I not do this last time?
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
No!
Everything that we do is
Is she gonna go through and delete them as they come? How does she play the piano and delete pictures at the same time? She's so talented. Oh, so the ones that I unlocked basically are lit up, and the ones I haven't unlocked aren't lit up. Right? Because I didn't do anything with Natsuki, and they were in black and white. These ones are in color. Yep, that's what it's looking like. I haven't spent any time with Natsuki. It's so cute. I did not expect Monika's voice to sound like how it did. I've clearly been making her like a lot more sassy. But I feel like the voice... I feel like it's the voice I was trying to give Sayori.
Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I
This is
write
sweet. I like this.
reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat?
Special thanks to Monika and Ida!
Love in your reality.
We're the only actual people in the game got it.
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Aww. If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be. That's kind of cute. Made with love. Yeah, honestly, they put a lot into this game. They worked hard on this. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monika. Oh my god! Error, script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Oh my god, the true ending! We actually got the ending this time. Okay, so I uninstalled the game, and I reinstalled it, and it looks like I still have existing data, so I guess we'll delete it. I hope that's not important or not. I'm not sure. Because I'm kind of interested in thinking through a way to unlock all of the pictures of people, so when you get to that ending and you're going through the credit scene, like everything's lit up. But I just don't know if it's possible. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete it because I'm afraid of continuing where I left off, being like with Monika and stuff again. So we're gonna delete our existing data, and it's time for a fresh game. And we're here again. Oh boy. So I did hear that some of the like jump scares or just like glitches in the game can be completely random. So we might get a completely different playthrough this time, along with doing Natsuki stuff. Like, it could be extremely different, and I'm really nervous about it. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna skip this part again. Yeah, I agree. I already played through it once. Let's go.
Doki Doki.
We're back. Okay. So, new game. Enter your name! Oh my gosh, I'm item. Okay.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You sounded like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Item.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess I don't really have it in you to be mean to you. Or be mean even if you want me to.
Our guy has it in him to be mean to you. Be mean back, Sayori. You deserve it. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Item, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I just dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, I'll look after a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I'm just remembering how much I hate this guy. Alright, let's keep going. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned it all out. After that ending we just got, that's a little bit of a suspicious line there. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. God, it feels so nice to feel safe in this game again. The music feels like inviting and warm and happy, like I want to be here. I'm not dreading it.
Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Item, what a nice surprise. Oh wait, she knows this because that's part of the actual thing, not because, okay. I kind of got stressed. Oh, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes you think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say anything like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Item. Oh, this had such a weird feeling the second time around. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Item. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Do I get to pick which one? I don't remember. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Huh? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori says with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This was really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy.
Alright. Give on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Item, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, don't really have a good way of answering that. I'm glad we're doing this twice today. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Nah, not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, and also ones where people die very brutally and awfully, and there's lots of eyes, and bleeding, and stabbing, and cutting. My cutting knife. I'm sorry, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing for me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the worlds of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yep, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you?
But what? What gives you that idea?
You left out a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud and give that back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, do you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. Guess it's the same for Yuri.
No, I really wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Item? Monika smiles warmly at me once again, not sweetly. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Item, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah, I was so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Item, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class at Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Item, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, we're gonna find so much good fortune for you, dude! And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I want to go for Sayori again is the thing. Like, I want to do a run with Natsuki, but I feel like we'll get to hang out with Natsuki for the second half when Sayori's gone and we have to restart the game, right? Or do I need to, like, do Natsuki the whole way through? I'm not sure. I guess let me know. Let me know what you guys think I should do for this playthrough. I just want to see more of what this game has to offer. So yeah. Thanks again for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out my live content on Twitch. I do stream every single week. And yeah, I guess until next time, the inventory is full. Should probably clean out that inventory.